Ethics is always a dangerous word. It can suggest superiority, arrogance, special knowledge that only 0.01% of people in business, for example, possess. That's an absolute nonsense, and I'd like to do something to correct it. I think in any domain, ethics is in the people who work in that domain. All that ethicists can do is to draw concepts out of what they already know, do some analysis around it to try and help. It's up to the people in business whether this is of any use or not. You know yourself what are the acceptable means to your goals. You know the identity questions of your people, your organisation, character issues, conscience debates, altruism. You got it all within the organisation. Let's take an example. Take the area of ethical investing. This often sounds as if it's a new set of considerations that have been brought into the investment space. But whenever we talk about ethics, what we're actually inviting people to do is to think of the question here, investing, within a total context. Let's ask, all things considered, how can we invest for the best? Given that investment says so much about who we are, it identifies us, it speaks to people about us. Let's think at its broadest, financially, reputationally, socially, morally, culturally. Let's think all round, what is the best change we can make today with our investment strategy? Very few of us actually positively want to do something morally wrong. In fact, with most decisions, including investment decisions, we don't really have the chance to do serious moral harm. We don't meet moral harm. We meet other investors. But I think we all have that unease that we might be cooperating or benefiting in any way at all from wrong dealing. I think that's a really good sensation, a really good motive. It's ethically rich, and we need to think of it. So my message here is ethics isn't an extra bit, an extra burden added on to the rest. Ethics is trying to think about the problem, the possibility, at its fullest, at its richest, in the most all-round sense. Over the next few of these masterclasses, I'd like to look at different dimensions of that particular challenge in business.